Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, guess who made it on time? Surprised, huh? Based on this poll, you all didn't have too much faith in me making it on time, which I can understand. I'm usually late, but I did kind of allow myself enough time, I think. So, 36% of you said I definitely would not be on time. 18% said no. So, not too much faith in me being on time, but oh well, here I am anyway. So, um, all right, that was fun. Let's see what we got here. A couple of comments already. All right, Sam Talks Finance was waiting for me. Woohoo! Another week of adding to these juicy funds. Well, except golf, Robinhood doesn't have it among some others. Oh, yeah, Robinhood doesn't actually list golf, do they? Well, I don't own any yet, but it's definitely on the bucket list to get. Oh, look here. Broke Expat John showed up early. What up? Yeah, good to see you. All right. Wow, a lot of you waiting. You all were waiting for me. Howdy. Hello. Added to JEPI, JEPQ, SVOL, TLTW. Yeah, I'm overdue for that one. We'll cover all of these. I'll try to go for an hour or so. Clip, TSLY, OARK, Aptly. As a side note, I'll tell you. I don't know if any of you have like Moe's in your area, Moe's Southwest Grill, but I'm done. Since COVID, like they're done. They've lost their mojo, and today was the last straw. Let's just say. But anyway, plenty of other places to go, right? COVID really affected the restaurant industry. Schwab wouldn't let me buy NVDY yet because my funds weren't settled. Oh, well, it depends on how big your account is because sometimes they let you if they know you can cover it or cover it with margin. Sometimes they let you. I actually, when I bought TSLY, you must not have been following me for a while. Yeah, over the past year, I've lost weight. I actually have. I've lost a lot of weight actually, but when you see yourself in the mirror every day, you don't really notice. But yes, I have. I probably lost like 30 or 40 pounds. So thank you for noticing. Let's see. Got out of clip. I looked into TLTW, but I don't feel interested really. Well, there's some good things to be noted with TLTW. We'll look into that one. So when I bought TSLY, I got like over 10,000 in TSLY, and I had to move some money around, and it let me. I actually couldn't buy it that day because I need pre-clearance through my company, but the funds were there. I was ready to buy it that day, but I had to wait like till Monday. But it would have gone through anyway. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I was going to talk this evening about the less frequently discussed one since we talk about yield max for the most part. But the good news is TSLY is actually coming back. I think it's almost back to where I bought it. So let's go here to Yahoo Finance. I know some of you don't like Yahoo Finance too much, but that's still the go-to tool at the moment. And I hope I didn't lose some of you after the last stream. I noticed my sub count kind of fluctuated, so I try not to run anybody off here, But most of you stick around. I feel like the people that are meant to stick around, right? So, all right, let's see here. All right, Yahoo Finance. Looks like we got to start off seeing Biden's face, but we'll scroll past that really quick. Debt ceiling stuff. Who cares? It's all a charade. It'll be extended, like I keep saying. Oh, Danaher was up $3 today. So Tesla's coming back. How about that? So when it hit like 165 would have been a great buying point. Wouldn't it be nice to just sit on like several $1,000s to just be able to time the market? Because I mean, look at that. We were at like 165 in Tesla, and we've come back to like we're up $23 from the 165. TSLY, we're up 1468. That's where we are right now. We're up 43 cents today, or 3%. So we'll just run through these real quick. OARK is even coming back. Aptly was down a little bit. NVDY was down, but holding in there. We're hanging in there for the most part. Look at this, 1475 in the after hours. That's what we're looking for. That's where we want to be. All right, so this was up 3%, 7 cents in the after hours. That's 0.48%. And let's see, we peaked like 1785 back in February. I think we'll not only will we get back to that point, but we'll blow past that for sure. So the next dividends could really get exciting. I think that the higher this fund gets, the more obviously total return we're going to see, right? So let's see how we're doing on comments here.
By shopping at Aldi, you could save hundreds a year on groceries. No sales necessary, no coupons needed, just low prices on everything, every day.
Now that sponsored by Yahoo, right? They need to pay me. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, do you think TSLY dividend will be higher?
By shopping at Aldi, you could save hundreds a year on groceries. No sales necessary, no coupons needed, just...
All right, let's try this again. Okay, what was the comment? Do you think TSLY dividend will be higher this month? I do, because the fund is going up. So yeah, absolutely, I do. All right. Okay, now let's look at the other ones, and we'll go through all of them. So APLY, let's see how that one's doing. $21.16, we were down 7 cents today. $21.20 in the after hours. So really, it's like a wash. Down 7 cents, up 4 cents. It's like a wash. So go figure. How's Apple stock doing? Apple, we're at 174.20, 174.70 in the after hours. All the market indexes are up in the futures, which is a good sign. And let's see, 178.88, 1 year target estimate. So like I say, probably of all of them, Apple's probably the most stable, or the Apply is probably the most stable fund. We're not going to have earnings till July 26th. Look at that chart for Apple. That's a pretty good looking chart there, almost like Nvidia. We're up $50 on the year in Apple. That's a really good looking chart there. Look at that. Wow. All right. And then NVDY. And then does anyone know when the other ones are coming? I think Berkshire's coming soon. And then there's a Meta one coming. So NVDY is, let's see. We're up like $1 and something. Let's see something here. How are we doing? Oh, let's see. Look who else showed up here. Money in the Bank showed up. All right. IEP with another bad day. Oh, that's scary. How much further can they drop? Raul Mungia. I've seen your name before, I think. First time in your live chat. Well, welcome. First time. Let's see. Yeah, we'll look at... I know I owe several of you some email responses too. I'm behind on buying shares of NVDY. I only have 15 right now. Today I bought TSLY, SVOL, SCHD, and FTXN. Well, look at you. Wow. I'll be buying the Berkshire and others on their launch days. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they go up from their launch day for sure. So, all right. Well, that's good. You went on a buying spree there. All right. All right. So NVDY. NVDY looks like we're on an uptrend. Nvidia stock, I do think is going to come down though. I mean, if you see, I mean, the PE ratio is just unsustainable. 178. No way it's going to keep up. So, down 88 cents today, up 103 in the after hours tomorrow. So we did come down a little bit. You can see there, but that's still a really good looking chart from the start of the year to now. Okay. So we were at 317 May 18th. We've come down a little bit from there. Now let's look at some of the more fun ones. Let's look at Icon Enterprises here. I can't believe it keeps dropping. Wow, you weren't kidding. Down 11%. 351, 10.89. What is going on with this one? Carl Icahn used to be like a genius. They just lose his marbles. Does he need to hand the company off? And look, we were basically stable for most of the year until what happened exactly on basically May 1st. We tanked, like down 20 bucks. Now we're even lower. That's crazy. But look at the dividend yield, 23%. See, our dividend yield, we got a raise in the dividend yield, right? Because now you're dividing $8 by $28 instead of $50. That's crazy. So why is this one dropping? Let's see here. Do you invest in VOO or SCHD yourself? FTXN is an oil ETF, so I wanted the exposure. Never heard of that one. Then we have a yo from Doorgunner. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Do you invest in VOO? No, I haven't bought SCHD or the VOO. Too many funds. It's at this point, it's like going into the store, and it's like you see everything in the store that you want, but you're only going to buy so much. All right. Okay, so still have my Wi-Fi turned off on my phone here. Oh, IEP is getting shorted. I wonder why. I wonder why that started all of a sudden. We were stable up until May 1st. Let's see. So, FTXN. What's FTXN? FTXN. First Trust Nasdaq Oil and Gas ETF. 2.44% dividend yield. Not too exciting there. Up 17 cents, trading at 26.02. If you like, just basically hedging for energy, I guess it's a good play. In the last 2 years, it's up 55%. So, I mean, that looks good. But anyway, well, let's look at SVOL and then GOF. Haven't looked at those in a while. By the way, since I'm kind of, I guess that other channel has caught up to me and kind of surpassed me. So I noticed that guy kind of dresses in suits and stuff like that, more professional. So if you noticed in today's thumbnail, I tried to be more professional myself. So I hope you all like the thumbnail on today's video. Definitely trying to step up my game too, because it's definitely a very, very competitive space we're in here on the YouTube finance space. So hope you all like my methods for trying to step up my game, All right, so let's look at SVOL. SVOL. Simplified volatility. $22.22, 4 twos. So this one's holding pretty steady. Dividend still $17.81. We're only down 1 cent in the after hours. What does this article say here? How investors can tap into derivatives with ETFs. Sounds like an interesting read. Anyone wants to check that out? Year-to-date total daily return, 7.41%. So relatively flat in this one. So this really seems like a stable play for dividends. Let me see something here. All right, historical prices. Oh, it's going to do this again. Historical data. Come on. All right, dividends only. So we should be having, probably by the end of this week, we should be getting another dividend in SVOL. So happy SVOL dividend day. All right. And some strange ads on here. Okay. Is it showing on here that's been announced? I'm not seeing it. All right, GOF, GOF. Let's see. Guggenheim Strategic Opportunities Fund. Down to 1554, 1564 in the after hours. Earnings per share is negative. Dividend still 13.95. And like I said, this one, the reason I like this one so much, because since the last big recession in 08 and 09, this one consistently paid out its dividend. So if you've been in this the whole time, I mean, it's been an absolute gold mine in terms of dividends. So with that, let's check comments here. I still want to get one of those copy trades people on. We'll see what we can come up with for Wednesday. Oh, we got some new people on here. Where is Varden? Haven't seen Varden tonight. I hope we didn't lose him. Let's see. Mike Lorca. Zim slapped a few people today by declaring no dividends. Ooh, there's going to be a massive exit from that one. We'll pull that one up too. They cut their dividend to 0. Well, that's no fun. You need to look at VIX Central to look at term structure. I'd rather just eat more beans. I'm just kidding. VIX Central, what is that? I mean, I know the VIX, but term structure and all that, I mean, explain further. Giancarlo Ferreira. Oh, TLTW next. Well, welcome. I haven't seen you before, so welcome. Just in case we lost some people, we're replacing them with new people. That's always good. I'm so glad I got out of Zim. Do you think HRZN or PSEC is even worth it? I feel like it's a no. Never heard of either one. And like I say, if I've never heard of them, it means they're just no good. If I've never heard of them, that's my standard. I know the more I said it was with a straight face, you all are almost going to believe me on that, right? But that's some people's standard, though. Horizon Technology Finance Corporation, 1280. We're up 8 cents in the after hours. This one, same thing you see with a lot of funds. Pandemic, we had a whoop, and then came back. And then, of course, after that initial, it's a beautiful run up from like March 2020 to November 2021. That's when everything peaked out, 150%. Since then, relatively flat. I'm not really seeing anything that jumps out at me for this one. Horizon Technology Finance Corporation, is this a stock or what? 10% yield. So, I mean, that looks okay. How about this other one here? PSEC. Zim. You guys with Zim cracked me up. Well, this one looks cheap. Okay, so what I see on the surface, now be careful because what you see on the surface isn't what always is the whole picture. So what I see for this PSEC, I see $6.43. I see an 11% dividend. So both of those look good on the surface. But got to look further into this. Since the beginning of the year, so we're down 9%. We're down since a year ago slightly, down 23% in 2 years. How long has this one been around? Basically, it's just kind of doing this, or is it this? Trying to figure out the mirror here. I can't figure it out, but it's basically since 04, it's doing this. So 11% yield. So I don't know. If you're just looking for a yield, I guess knock yourself out, but doesn't look too good other than that. Icon lost a lot of his net worth this month. Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully he's not like Madoff here. Wow, I almost bought some Zim. Glad I didn't. Wow, I almost did too. I'm glad I waited, I guess. Look at the holdings at SVOL. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I bought some Zim a week ago. Well, they may bring back the dividend. Who knows? I mean, it's never gone forever, There's always a chance, right? All right. Do we have a heading here? I've had like 5 requests. So what am I going to do first? HRZN and what? HRZN and PSEC are monthly payers. Oh, okay. Well, that's another feather in the cap there. SVOL has contracts in July, August, and we have an octopus mention. I think that's a first on here. Or do you mean October, or did you just skip September? Or are you watching that Netflix documentary? That was a cool thing about the octopuses. So yeah, I knew that's what you meant, October. Who is this? This is somebody new. Christopher the Erasmo. Cool name. Wait till X date in a few days to buy more SVOL. Should drop back to 2150. Well, it has to, because that's how the X dividend date works, right? So you could do what I haven't seen. You know, there's a couple of really core fans I haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen. Who is it? Oh man, the guy that was the guy that came up with the strategy about buying on the X dividend date, Robert Smith, right? Haven't seen him in a while. Hope I didn't run him off. He was a good fan. There's like 5 people I haven't seen in a while. Kind of upsetting. I'd be kind of hurt if they left. Okay, so somebody wanted TLTW, and then we'll look at SVOL again. Let's see. TLTW. Now, sometimes I have no filter, so you all just have to take me at face value, you know. All right, 32.72. We're up 32.90 in the after hours. And let's see. Relatively flat for the year. 33, then, okay, as where we are today. But there was something with the way that this one pays out. I thought bond yields were going to start to drop. But this one's still paying a really good dividend. I think. So dividends only. Let's see. All right, so yeah, the last 2 months we had really good dividends actually. Actually, it's pretty solid for the most part. 53 cents, 64 cents. We did drop in March. That was our lowest one. Other than that, we had 55 cents, 64 cents, 62 cents, 48, 51, 46. And then our lowest was 30. So if we go, let's see. This one hasn't even really been a year yet. So we got 3, 6, we got 9 months of dividends here. So what I see is, let's see, 55, 64, 62, 48, 51, 46, 30, 64, 50. So divided by 9, that's 53 cents a month on average times 12. 637 divided by 32.72, that's about 20%. So a little bit better than SVOL, but I think I'm going to come to the same conclusion I came to last time. I would just rather have SVOL's dividend. Now, someone wanted me to look at the VIX, so I'll look at the VIX here and see if I see the same thing that you're seeing. So this is the VIX, or volatility index as it's known. And let's see. So we're down from 2290 to 1721. So volatility is dropping. That's what I see. We spiked in March, 2652. Yeah, we spiked. So what are you seeing with the VIX? Anything differently than what I'm seeing? Because like I said, I see it dropping. And then let's look at ZIM. And let's see here. All right. TLTW sold contracts 4% out of the money. Dividend will be closer to 32 cents for the next month because they sold contracts 4% out of the money. Okay, well, good observation. You're looking further than I am. SMHB. Okay, I'll look that one up next. Look that up. Look at VIX Central. Okay, I'll pull that up. SMHB. Let's see. All right. Tracks 2x monthly paid leverage, small cap, high dividend ETN. Okay, so this is up 5% today, up 170 or 1.7% in the after hours. 671, 470, yield 28%. Year-to-date total return, we're down, as you can see here, from 671 to 469. Okay. What's the, okay, yield looks impressive, 28%. Obviously, that's impressive. Let's look at the history on it here. So let's see what we got. Dividends only. I see some fluctuation. So June, July, August we dropped. September, October, November we dropped again. December, January we were in double digits. February we were single digits. February and March. April was good. May wasn't so good. So I see some fluctuation there. So that's what I see with that. Now let's go to what did you call it? You called it VIX Central. Okay, so look that one up. All right, VIX Central. Stop the share here for a second. And let's go here. Let's see. VIX Central. Okay, this is the site I pulled up here. So let's see what we find here. Was this the site you were saying to go to, or just look up VIX Central in general? Let me go here. Okay, so what I see from this site, VIX term structure. VIX futures term structure, CBOE delayed quotes. So this is since last June. So it looks like, yeah, volatility continues to go up. But this is since, let me see, January. So is this not up to date? Or what? Let me go back here to Google. VIX Central, let's see. That's what I see coming up here. So is there something different that you wanted to see? So that is the site. Okay, so what do you want the audience to see with that? It looks like, I mean, volatility was going up, but it looks like it hasn't been updated since, current contracts for each month. But where's the rest of the year? Because we're into May now. So where's the rest of the year? That's what I'm wondering. All right, let's see. Let's go back here. VIX futures. Maybe I can go to the CBOE, Chicago Board of Options Exchange. Let's see. Oh, here we go. VIX term structure. Okay, so it looks like we're going up, but we're going up at a. Oh, wait a minute. This is next year. This is like forward projection, maybe. Oh, this is VIX term structure. So this is so we're projected to keep going, but at like a slower rate by 2024. That's what it looks like I'm seeing. Oh, this is where the dividend comes from. They sell contacts in the future. So does Easy Contacts. Joking a little bit, but okay, you mean contracts in the future, and put them back in the present at today's lower price. Oh, okay, very interesting. You guys are really smart on here. That's where the dividend comes from. So dividends for what? SVOL. So what can we surmise from this then? So SVOL's dividends should keep going until we go at a slower rate, basically. So interesting. Okay. All right. What else do you all want to talk about on here? Let's see. Yeah, SVOL. So yeah, I think SVOL will keep going, but possibly at a slower rate. So we definitely will see. So all right, any other funds you guys want to look at on here? I've been going for about 30 minutes here. Got about 17 of you on. Some of you I'm missing actually. I don't see you. Haven't seen some of you for a while. But there's some of you that joined here that I haven't seen for a while either. So thank you for joining too. Anyway, I gotta answer some emails and stuff. So if anyone wants to look at anything else on here, I can keep going for a little while longer. Otherwise, I think 30 minutes here is pretty good. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to the new fans that showed up. Hopefully, those of you that joined new. If you haven't subscribed yet, remember, click that subscribe button. And I'm waiting for that count to get to 1590. We're one away, so let's make it happen. All right, thank you all again. Someone just showed up here, just arrived. Have you talked about LQDW or HYGW? Well, I can look at those real quick. It'll keep me on here for a few more minutes. Let's see here. LQDW, HYGW. Let's see. Oh, let's go back to Yahoo. Let's see. So no, I haven't talked about those yet, but soon will. LQDW is iShares investment grade corporate bond buy right strategy. Hey, Andre, so where are all the other Canadian people? Aren't you all friends on here? Where's your other buddies? I'm missing some of you. Oh, look here. Speaking of people that haven't joined in a while, here's a Clement Yap sighting, yapping away again. If money were made in our lives and we want to keep it safe without much risk, what would some respectable funds be ideally? Oh, just put it under the mattress, right? Because it's not like 9% inflation is going to not eat away at it. Just joking. If we want to keep it safe without much risk, what would some respectable funds be? Well, I would say in the past, like telecom stocks were really good, but those have tanked too. So I think really, the GOF fund hasn't dropped much. If you're looking for just a stable dividend fund, or I don't know how stable SVOL is going to be. I mean, I'm going to keep riding that one. It's been more stable than a lot of these other ones we're seeing. We've been getting a 32-cent per month dividend since I can remember. So, all right. So anyway, Andre, find your other Canadian people on here. I'm kind of haven't seen some of them, lately. So, all right. Let me look up what you said here though. LQDW and HYGW. Let's see. LQDW. This one is like $1 down, or 80 cents down. It peaked 35.80. March 33.37. So it's been about flat since March. This is the investment grade corporate bond buy right. So this is similar to TLTW. I think I've done videos on these before because I've had requests for these, I want to say back in February. So let's look at dividends only for the past year. Looks pretty stable, actually. Let's see, 3, 6, we got 9 months of dividends just like on the other one. So we've got, let's see, 55, 43, 97, 53, 51, 60, 46, 54, 44. Okay, so the 507 divided by 9, so that's 50 cents on average, or 56 cents times 12, that's 676. Divided by 33, 47, 20%. So same yield as TLTW. But if you're looking for that, you can have SVOL cheaper, I would say. As far as your other one, let's see. What did you ask for on your other one here? Let's see. Oh, the engineer showed up. Welcome. SCHD and JEPI both have attractive returns. I bet there are others. Yeah, SCHD is more of a total return fund. So you're calculating 15.99 and 13.49. You might just be basing that on like the last dividend and you're multiplying that by 12, I'm assuming, possibly. Okay. So HYGW was the other one you asked for. So let's look that one up. And point out for any of you that mentioned some other ones earlier, if I may have overlooked them, point them out in the comments again. I'll try to get to them. And I'm overdue for responding to emails too. Definitely haven't forgotten. Okay, is it HYDW? Oh, I remember when I was doing the spreadsheet, I had this one because I think I misspelled it, and some of you caught it actually. So it was HYGW. That's right, HYGW. All right, let's look here. Not D, but G. But there is a DW. See, X trackers, low beta, high yield, HYG. There's so many funds. Like we could never run out of funds to look at. That's good. Always something to talk about, right? And if we did run out of funds, we just tell jokes on here, right? Dry sense of humor and jokes. All right. And that's really unprecedented, I think, in terms of, you get financial commentary with the humor and the entertainment, right? So what could go wrong? All right, 35.71, 2 cents. So we gain 2, we give back 3 tomorrow in the after hours. So it's kind of a wash. Since January, 36.33, so about flat. We did peak. Remember that first month of the year was really tremendous for the market. And then we're like basically flat for the year again. Let me look at the dividends here. And unless anyone else has anything in the comments, this will probably be the last one I cover this evening. Kind of I was out and about until I got home to start this, and I've got to take care of some stuff before tomorrow. Okay, May 2nd, we had a 40-cent dividend. I see that. Let me filter for dividends only here. Let's do this. All right, so what I see, we had a record dividend in this one. See, what you could do, you could have said, oh, look, the dividend in April, 0.858, you could multiply that by 12 and say, wow, we're getting annualized $10.30 divided by 35.71. That would be 29%, but that's not the case. You've got to add, let's see, 369. So these funds must have all debuted at the same time because we've got 9 months of dividend history with all of these here. 58, let's see, 78.7 in October, 69 cents, 49, 59, 6, 0.38, 0.858, 0.401. All right, so 537 divided by 9 times 12, so we're averaging 60 cents. So that's $7.17. So of these bond funds, this is going to be your best one. I can already tell. How do I know that? Because it's a highest dividend, but it's still coming out to about 20% because the denominator, which is when you're doing these, so the dividend amount is the numerator, the price of the fund is the denominator. So 35.71 is higher than the other two, so you're coming out at about 20%. So you could have the same dividend with a lower share price, basically with SVOL. So I'm not getting too much past SVOL, and I just realized I'm not even sharing. Wow, what a dummy. I'm not even sharing Yahoo. I've been sharing this stupid screen for the last 10 minutes. Anyway, let me go back to Yahoo here because that's what I thought I was sharing. So let me stop this. All right. Go back to Yahoo here. Can't believe that. Haven't pulled that one in a while. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So here's where I was. Here's what I was looking at with this iShares or HYGW, high yield corporate bond buy right strategy, HYGW. This is what I was looking at. I added all these together. There's 9 months of sample data here. So it was 5 something divided by 9, came to 60 cents times 12, and then took that amount divided by 35.71 to come up with the 20%. Now I see more comments here, so let me get to these comments. All right. Let's see. Hopefully I addressed this one. SCHD, yeah, JEPI. I think that's a good one too. You're claiming your yield. I'm not sure how you calculated that, but you agree with my math, so that's right. Cool. CSQ, good 8% though, or CHI. I own TLTW, LQDW, and HYGW. I have between 13.49 and 19.47% yield. I don't sell those, only compounding. Well, good for you. Yeah, the second one looks like it's definitely, well, I calculated about 20% for both of them. Don't ever buy SPYI. It's run by the guy who used to run NUSI at Nationwide. I think I did a video on both of those, but definitely don't recommend either one. Well, I don't make recommendations, but even if I did, I wouldn't recommend those. SMHB, 30% yield. Yeah, I calculated similar when I just did that one. Maturity date 2048. Is that for bonds that are in there? Definitely wouldn't want to wait that long, but I mean, you could probably get a 30% yield somewhere else without waiting that long. That's a ways away. Anyway, all right, well, good stuff. Good stuff. 21 of you on. Anyone want to talk about anything else? So SPYI, you're saying, is shady. It was run by the Nationwide guy and NUSI. I did an NUSI video, didn't get too many views, but the dividend wasn't that impressive anyway. Let me look at the CSQ that you mentioned here. Let's see this one. CSQ. Oh, it's already after 11 on the East Coast here. CSQ. Kalamos strategic total return, 9% yield, 1367. And then let's see, CHI. Kalamos convertible opportunities income fund. Yeah, that's 11%, but I'd probably stay away from these. Just don't really, I mean, those are new to me. You all continue to point out new funds that I've never even heard of. So anyway, anyone have anything else for me? Hope I haven't run anybody off. Like I said, I was kind of joking. There's another channel on here that not only has caught me, but kind of surpassed me. I'm not plugging the channel, but I kind of made some remarks, and I don't know if I ran some of you off or not, but I was just joking. That's kind of what I do. I'm kind of unfiltered. So, but there were some of you, like I said, that were joining this all the time, and I haven't seen you back in a while. So, oh well. A lot of you actually that are on here, I haven't seen in a while. So, I'm glad to have all of you on here. Let's see. SMHB lost 29.96% since January 1st. Yield trap. So what it's doing then, okay, so you're getting 30% yield, but you're losing in the dollar value. That's similar to that other one I looked at. Yield trap. It tracks 2 times monthly pay leverage US small. Yeah, that's the thing. Some of these, you're getting a really attractive dividend, but you're losing dollar value. So it ends up being like a wash. Anyway, well, good session, everyone. Thank you all for showing up here. We had 23 of you at the peak. So if you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, I'm going to sign off for now. See you on the flip side. Take care.